trying to rescue my family from these snake-like fucks.
Hi, Theo. Thank you so much for your time. Pleasure to talk to you and to talk about the Gentlemen. So from Cameron to Eddie, what attracted you this time around?
Guy Ritchie, I was interested in continuing that story. I also liked the idea of, a kind of normal man being pulled into the underworld and having to adapt to the insanity of the situation around him, but then growing to be seduced by violence and what effect that has on him.
Yeah, and do you think he's gonna be accomplish everything that he wants by the end of the season?
Not everything, but you'll have to watch. There's a lot of death along the way, and a lot of snakes in the grass, should we say. But he achieves, he has to do a bargain with the devil to achieve what he wants, should we say.
Yeah, yeah. You work very closely with Kaya, and you guys have a wonderful chemistry. How did this, how is work with her, and how did you guys build that on set?
Working with Kaya was great. She there's some of that character in her DNA, not being a crime boss, but she grew up in a really tough part of Holloway, single mum. Her mum. She kind of identifies with pieces of that character. So I love what she was able to bring to that, as well as the kind of pithy Guy Ritchie patter, which she really kind of was a flagship for in many ways. We had a great time together, and we also loved hanging out after cut.
Yes, and the biggest challenge to play Eddie. Do you have any challenge playing him?
The biggest challenge was, there was a few. I mean, he, in a way, has to remain the most grounded as a character, the most natural, should we say, whereas the Guy Ritchie's world is quite heightened. There are these big, bombastic characters doing amazing, funny, and larger-than-life performances, but Eddie has to remain grounded for the stakes of the show to work. So that was something that I had to kind of weave through, because as an actor, you always want to do the most bombastic or the funniest thing you can on set, but sometimes you have to hold back, and smaller is better.
Yes, and how did you kept your straight face doing the scene with Daniel when he does the chicken dance?
We didn't. Yeah. We didn't keep straight faces, honestly. Most of the time we were laughing. But what was interesting about that scene is on the page, it was just farce. It was just a joke. But what it evolved into was quite a dark kind of destruction of a pathetic man, and that made it more interesting. Although it is really funny, it's also kind of sad in a way. This man, this brother of my character, is kind of humiliated and deconstructed in front of everyone around him.
Yeah, it's a very even though it's funny, but there is a lot of death in that scene, and I love. And I think the relationship that we have with Freddie, not you, the character have with Freddie, is you guys are doing a really good job on that. So I love that with Daniel. And if Eddie would describe the series to me, the Gentlemen to me, what Eddie would say to me, what the series is about?
He would say, I'm trying to rescue my family from these snake-like fucks that are trying to destroy us and take my family's seat. I think that's what he would say.
Amazing. Theo, I just want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you. A lot of success, and I hope everybody liked this series. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Ciao.
If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.